Ayamanero imela chinwero bioma imela o mama mazuro imela chinwero bioma imela ogaranya na-eje mgbenye ozi imela imela ahịa ọma na-ere onwe ya imela chinwere obiọma imela ọma mma mmadụ imela chinwere obiọma imela. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Okay, welcome to Illumina Temple Center in the classroom called Illumina Cosmic Discovery. My name is Yoko. You are highly, highly welcome. Okay. All right. I'm just live on YouTube. Okay. I want to talk about why people want the trophy before. I got this message in the morning, but I had visitors, so I decided to come live here on YouTube. Why do people want what is in the front? They want it, but they don't want to walk the walk. They want the trophy without running the race, without disciplining their body, without going to or for the competition, without knowing what to eat and what not to eat, without knowing that they are not the only one aiming for that trophy. This is what I want to talk about. I see a lot of people, all they say that if I can get married now, I'll be happy. If I can get this thing now, I'll be okay. If only I can get a job now, I'll be okay. If only I can get this, I'll be okay. They think they will be okay when they get it without working it. And without working or participating in the competition of getting it, they want to have it. And they believe that when they have it, life becomes okay, nothing happens. They don't know that when they get it, they must keep it. So they don't want to actually count one before they count 30, before they count 50. And they believe that, oh, if only I can count 50, I'm okay. They forgot that there is 100, that is 70, that is an 80, that is 100, that is 200. There are hundreds, 200s, 300s, 400s. They forget there is a million. And they forgot that there is a billion. And they forgot that there is a trillion. So they want a particular thing because they believe that that particular thing can make them happy. Don't bother them with how they will get it. Don't ever tell them that this is how it's going to come. They don't want to walk the walk. They want to talk the talk. They want the trophy before. And somehow, if they get something that looks like the trophy, they find out that that is not what they were looking for in the beginning. So this evening, we're going to talk about and look at some of the things that makes people want the trophy before. Number one is laziness. Yes. Laziness is associated with everything that has to do with religion. Laziness also is associated with everything that has to do with a man. Laziness is also associated with everything that has to do with a woman. After all, I'm a woman. I'm still young. I'm still fresh. Men will die for me. Whatever I want, men will give to me. Without understanding, without knowing what emotions called love will do to their life. At the end of the day, they themselves, with their own hand, will stop themselves by being too emotional. A girl who believes that she's going to get everything from a man, because her body is still fresh and young, because a lot of people are going to die for her. A lot of people are going to do whatever it is. A lot of men are going to do whatever it is to keep her. Forgot to put into consideration her heart, that her heart will disappoint her, that her emotions will fail her. Because all that she has at the back of her mind is what a man can do for her, not what she can do for herself. Now, a man look at it as, I'm a man. After all, I'm a man. I can always get this one way or the other. I will get it. I'm still young. I'm still in my early 20s. So that's the time. And they don't know that time wait for no one. And before you know it, they are late 30s. And that zeal they were supposed to use to make that money then, they cannot use it now because nothing is there. Another set of people are the religious people who believes that God can do it. Oh, God of miracle, the God that created the heaven and earth, He will do it. All I need to do is just be lazy and keep praying. Just be lazy and fast. Just sit at home, not do anything, not have a meaningful conversation, not go and not go and learn skills, learn a trade. All they need to do is just carry their Bible or carry whatever it is, another set of people are the Marines. They believe that after all, I'm Marine, so because I'm water, so things will ought to come easily to me. And because I'm Marine, it's supposed to come easily to me. Then if it doesn't come too easily for me, then I'm not Marine. So if I'm Marine, they should have shown me or given me money or done things the way I want it, so that these are the set of people I'm talking about this now. These are the set of people who want the trophy before. They have all the reasons at the back of their mind why they should get this, why this thing shouldn't pass them by. And they forgot that these reasons cannot get them anywhere. These reasons has no honor, it has no integrity, it has no discipline, it has no perseverance, it has no passion, it has nothing. All it has is ego. And that ego made them what? Lazy. In Igbo language, we call it Ndo Wapamananglo. They see themselves flying in aeroplanes. They see themselves eating with governors and presidents. They see themselves doing all kind of great things in the dream. And when they wake up, they know that their destiny is secured. So they don't need to put in the works. After all, God have said it. My dad in the Lord said it. Anywhere I go, they say, I am going to handle my family. I'm going to be great. It makes them lazy. They are lazy, but their mouth is not lazy. At the end of the day, they blame everybody. But they told me I'm going to be great. But they said they don't want to put in the works. Number two, the set of people, the second set of people who won the trophy before are people who lack love, believe. They lack love. They don't have, to them, somebody owes them love. Somebody out there should love them. These are the people who believe that if my mother have loved me right, if my father has been there for us, if my uncle have helped me when he's supposed to help me, if if they have a lot of ifs in their life, if this thing have happened, this thing wouldn't have happened. Because I didn't know my mother, my stepmother was so harsh to me. I didn't know anybody. My father hated me. My mother hated me. These are the people that lack love. They believe that if somebody have done this in their life, then this wouldn't have happened or this would have happened. So they spend all their lives blaming, getting angry, looking for somebody who will love them, knowing fully well that they have no love inside of them because they are empty. And because they are so empty, they believe that everybody, every man or woman out there owns them love. All men has come, all women has come, but they are so lazy to put in the work, even in their relationship. They go into a relationship knowing that I know he was going to do that. I was just there. I know he was going to disappoint me. I know she's going to do that, but I was just saying, I know she would definitely disappoint me. And at the end of the day, when you don't disappoint them, When you don't disappoint them, they get angry because you didn't disappoint them. They pick quarrel with you because there is this emptiness inside of them that they don't want to refill it. They don't want to love themselves. Either they are too short or too fat or too long or too thin or too short. There are always something, a hole inside of them that nobody can feel. They don't want anybody to come to feel it, and they don't want to feel it. If you love them right, problem. You don't love them, problem. So they tenaciously hold on to that thing so that they can't let go, because that is the only thing they know. All they know is hatred. They don't want to even go out of their way to create love for themselves or do something that will make them lovable. No, they don't like that, because if they let go of that lack of love, they have nothing. They are empty. So they don't know what you're talking about. They are not they are not afraid to tell you, since 1945, I'm the only one who have been caring for myself. No mother, no father. Since I was born, I've been suffering. They are always available and willing to tell you what they have suffered when they were born. It gives them joy to talk about it, because that is the only thing they know. They derive joy from your sympathy. The more you sympathize with them, the more they feel, oh, they are happy. They are going to tell everybody in the streets, in the compound, in their church, in gatherings, what they have gone through. Oh, what my husband did for me. I suffered. What my wife. They are always, in every new relationship they go to, they say, I've suffered so much. I hope you won't break my heart. What my ex-girlfriend did to me, I've not recovered. I'm just scared of loving. I'm so scared of myself. I will love a man will not betray me. Every woman I've gone out will betray me. I believe you won't do that to me. They will just praise and worship every of the situations and conditions they have gone through in life. They must praise and worship it. They themselves don't want to look at it that they are the cause of the problem. No, they are always ready to tell whoever that cares to listen, or whoever that doesn't want to listen. They are always able to tell you, 1945, I was raped. 1950, they stole my property. 1975, somebody just came to my house and cut away with all my goods. They forgot that they are in the world 21st century. Something that happened in 1954. They will tell you about it. Tell you how they traveled abroad, 1945. Tell you why they were living in London, what happened. Tell you that they were living in 3-bedroom flats. I don't even know when 3-bedroom flats, came into existence in Nigeria. But they will tell you when they were living in 3-bedroom flat, 1955. These people, no matter what you do for them, they cannot be loved. There's this emptiness inside of them that only they and they alone will save themselves and bring themselves out of that pothole. And because they don't have love, they lack a belief. They don't believe that you can love them. No. Why would you love them? They don't believe that there's anything good in them to be loved. Even when they get the right partner, no. They believe that, no, how can she love me? Who knows? Maybe she's cheating at my back. Maybe he's just there because of what he can get. They always poke holes in every good thing around them. They lack love. They don't give love, and they are afraid of receiving it, because they believe that they cannot get it. So whatever you are doing around, beside these people or around these people, they will only end up sucking you down deep into the quagmire of their life. They cannot be saved. They are the one that can save themselves. You can't save them. No matter how much you love them, they can't. They want what they want without putting a fight or working towards it. They want what they want because they believe that it's theirs. And when they see this set of people now, this number 2, they are so dangerous that when they see somebody who is willing to go extra mile for them, they must put up a fight to make sure the person doesn't give it to them. They must put up a fight. They believe that if it's not God that come direct to give it to them, no. It's not it. That is not right. That is not right. Number 3, loneliness. These people, I'm talking about the people who want the trophy before. They are so lonely that, oh, if only I can marry a rich man. If only a rich, powerful man will marry me, everything will be okay. If I got married, if God will bless me now, marry a powerful, rich man, then everything will be okay. They want the trophy without walking the walk. They don't read. They don't socialize. They don't mingle. They believe that rich man must tear the roof of their world to come and meet them and give them whatever it is that the rich man owns them. Yesterday, I went out with some of my queens. Okay. I've not been really been out, except for the day I went for the birthday party of my king. So and I noticed that some of these ladies that went out with me, there is something about me when I go out, I watch people around me. I noticed that one of them, a young man came in. There are some ladies sitting opposite us. They were just talking, yeah, plumpy. Now, this young man entered. I was facing outside. So the other one was here, the other one was like this. So, and as one of these ones saw the young man that entered, he's black, dark, he's tall, he was extremely handsome. So I noticed the reaction of one of my queens that followed me. I noticed the reaction the guy had over her and she had over him. Both of them were staring at themselves. I was staring at the young man. And as I was staring at both of them, I was staring at this one, and they forgot. Even the young ladies waiting for this young man noticed what happened. So I was just staring at both of them. I look at this one, look at them. The energy, the electricity, let me just call it electricity, the energy. The thing was so, everything was just sparkling. I was like, and the young man went to sit down. When he recollected himself, he went to go and sit down. And later, I was asking her, I said, do you like the guy? He said, yes. She said, yes. If he talks to you, will you accept? She didn't talk. You love the guy? He said, yes. This is the kind of man you like? He said, yes. But you don't look like the kind of girl, lady, woman that can talk to that one. You want something nice, something crazy, something beautiful, something sexy. Do you look like that? What have you done to reach that place? I was asking all of them. What are you doing to get what you want? I've come to realize that a lot of people who want something want it, thinking that they are only the ones, they are the only ones who want that thing. So they believe that it's mine. It's my own. What is mine is mine. What is mine cannot be snatched. Says who? You think you're the only one that saw something nice? I have actually seen a lot of people who have seen what they want, but they can't go for it because they believe that if it's theirs, the thing will find them. How? How is it going to find you? You didn't do the work. You didn't walk the walk. And you want to talk the talk. No. You want it simply because you want it. And you think what you want wants you. As in where now? These are some of the set of people who want the trophy before they want it. It's like a 5-year-old girl or boy desiring and wanting to have a car. They want it, the trophy. Don't tell them any other thing before or beside the trophy. And they forgot that every year, every season, every particular time, there are tournaments. That trophy, you got to work it to keep it. More people are training because they want what you have. And because you have it, you become lazy because after all, you were lazy before you got it. The number 4, Fear. Fear. A lot of people have seen themselves competing in different athletic, you know, organizations and groups. A lot have seen themselves talking to people over billions of people, healing billions and trillions of people. And when they wake up, they believe that a particular organization will call them to come and teach in a very huge arena. And some of them feel that because they have seen it, it will automatically come to them. Why some believe that, but nobody is like that in my family. Nobody is doing that. Hey, I need a role model. How will I start? I don't know how to do this thing. I don't know who will teach me. How am I going to do all this thing now? Nobody is a footballer in my family. Nobody has ever done this in my village. How will I do this thing? I don't want to make mistake. Oh, they start calling fear from the four corners of the earth, self-doubt. They start, bringing up all the excuses that will stop them. Now, I'm going to give myself as an example. Many years back, I kept seeing myself in a very huge stadium, one of the biggest stadium in the whole world. I see a lot of people. I see myself coming in. I see my pictures in posters and the rest of them. Now, I see bodyguards, men. My spiritual guards and bodyguards has always been men. I see men, eight this side, leading me, walking me towards the arena. I see people going wild and crazy, clapping, a lot of people. And when I wake up, I got my jotter. I sit down and start writing. Okay. This is not the first time I'm seeing that dream. But this was the first time I took pen, I took paper, and I asked myself, what did you see? I was asking myself, what did you see? I jotted it down. I marked the paper into two. Then I wrote, what did you see? What kind of dressing? How was your dressing? The people you saw, are they white, black, or mixed? Mixed. Now, the way you were talking in the dream and the way you talk when you wake up, is it the same? No. When I finished jotting these things down, in some of my videos, I've said something. I said, this myself I'm looking at, this age, this body. I saw myself like this when I was 15 years. I saw myself with this body. And that time I saw it was when I was 20. I saw myself talking, teaching. And I look at myself. I asked myself, so how do we do this? I wrote in the others, I said, I didn't go to school. I don't know how to speak. How will this thing come about? I don't know anybody. I don't have godfather, godmother. I don't have anybody. My family is one of the poorest family in my village. I jotted it down. I said, the other one now, I said, how will you achieve this? I said, I need to start reading. At first, I thought I need to go to school. And I almost gave myself brain problem thinking of how to raise money to go to school. I said, no, I want to stop myself. I started reading books. My children book from primary school, nursery school. I started reading. Some I don't understand. I asked them, what is this? I started reading. Now, I started reading novels, not just novels. I started reading motivational books. A lot of people who have had issues, people who have stammered in the past. A lot of people have gone through all kinds of things. Now, on social media, I started following people who have, who has the same, if not the same issue I've gone through. I started listening to their mistakes, how they have failed, how they were able to carry themselves up and everything. Today, if all the people have touched their lives, if they were to gather them in the stadium, it is exactly up to the people I've seen, I saw. Little by little, the fear is still here. I'm not going to tell you that the fear has gone. It's still here, but every day I keep working on myself because I'm a work in progress. I am working on myself, talking to myself, Sometimes I don't feel like teaching. Sometimes I don't feel like talking. Sometimes I'm sad. Sometimes I'm weak. But that is life. It's not going to be okay. Because when it gets sweet, sweet, beware, be careful, because it's going to get bitter. Because it's sweet, it's bitter, there's light, there's darkness, you're happy, you're not happy. It's always like that is what life is all about, to keep you on your toes. Now, I'm going to tell you what will happen when you decided to get the trophy before. Number one, you will grow old while waiting. There is an age you get to, you won't fight for your dreams anymore. You won't fight to get what it is you need to get. You just settle for less. At all, na bad pass. At all. You want to eat salad. You want to eat salad and chicken. And at the end of the day, they said, let me just eat this agege bread and butter. At all, na bad pass. You just decide to say, after all. And when you settle for less and start having children, you will begin to redirect and inculcate that idea who you are supposed to be in the mind of your children. What you are not able to do for yourself, you begin to force or make them to do that. A lot of African parents does that. You must be a doctor. I know why. If you're not a doctor, I won't pay your school fees. You must be this. You must be that. And some of these children will become a doctor. We just go to school as doctor. Along the way, they will come out from that course and start another one. You will begin to see your children as an obstacle. If I was not pregnant, if this your father didn't come, I wanted to go to Oxford. I want to do this. I wanted to do this. And as the year is going by, you begin to resent them. That old sadness, loneliness, pain, unfinished dream, it keeps rushing to you. If you do the work before the trophy, you would have become disciplined, articulated. You would have become at peace with yourself. No storm whatsoever will shake you. You have become more sensible as you are growing. You are growing matured. You are able to touch lives. When something is coming to rock your life, rock you, the love of your life, rock your ministry, your career, rock your marriage, you know, because you have done the work. You know what it is to get a trophy. And you know that getting the trophy is not enough. Holding the trophy, maintaining the trophy, keeping the trophy, it is greater. And that is a task you must uphold. When you won the trophy before, you will end up blaming everybody. Every prophecy that come around you is fake. Everybody is fake. Church is a liar. Marine are liars. Native doctors are liars. In fact, your country is a liar. Everything is scam. Or you won't be happy. Oh, I don't know. My girlfriend snatched my boyfriend. My girlfriend snatched my husband. I don't know what. No, it has never. That is how you end up. Because you believe it's yours. It belongs to you. That's one of the quotes of one of the ex-president of United States of America used to say, Abraham Lincoln. He said, ask not what America will do for you. Rather, ask what you can do for America. A lot of people believe that it is their right to be happy. It is their right to be rich. It is their right to be this or that. I am not misquoting you. It is your right. It is your right to be happy to. It is your right to live a fruitful life, a successful life. It is your right to be happy, to get all the good things of life. But do not forget, your right is nothing without you doing the work. Your right is nothing without you going the extra mile to get it. Your right is nothing without being disciplined. Your right is nothing without working on yourself. Sleepless nights. Working, calculating. If I get this the easiest way, when I get old, Can I still maintain in the easiest way? It's appalling when I see people who are tired right now without getting what they want. They are tired because, I wish. I'm so tired. I wish I could just get married now. They are tired even before their life ever began. I see a lot of people tired at their young age. They are tired. A lot of them believe that marriage can solve anything. Marriage can solve their being lazy, stupid, and ignorant. They believe that a man out there should know better, should be able to cure them of whatever it is they accumulated along the way. No, don't tell them to work on themselves, because that is a sacrilege. How can they work for themselves? How can they work on themselves? After all, I'm not the cause of what happened to me. Why should I work on myself? God knows I'm a good woman. I'm a good man. I'm a nice person. Why should I work on myself? Working on myself means I'm sick or something is wrong with me. That is why they lose everything they got on a platter of gold. They lose it because they simply do not know how to maintain it or keep it. They blame their uncles and their aunts for not helping them out. They blame everybody for not, these people come with some kind of crazy dreams of how they want to go into business. With 10 million naira, they can go into business. With 2 million naira, they can go into business. Ask them to give you the quotation of the business. They don't know what you're talking about. Go and make quotations. Come bring it to me. Let me see the business you want to run. They get angry and tell everybody that cares to know that their uncle doesn't want to help them. Or you think 10 million naira or 2 million naira grows on a tree? If it does, then go get it. I've seen a lot of people that brothers and sisters, uncles and family members help to start up a business. But because they lack discipline, they lack honor, they have not disciplined themselves about money, so everything they see, they buy. Oh, they buy all the best household appliances. From the money, from Isiego, from the money given to them for business, not from the gain they got. And tomorrow, when the business didn't move because they have become a guy, they no longer go to work in the morning. They don't wake up early in the morning to go to their business places. They turn around and tell people that their uncle is an occultic man. They know that money is an occultic man. That somebody told them that their uncle or their family member who helped them is into one cult or the other. And they let the money go to waste. They would rather take the money every month, every Sunday, to go and give their pastor or who cares to know 10% so that they can be praying. By the time they finish their weekly activities, 12 noon, they'll start going to their business places. They won the trophy before. You cannot get a trophy before. But somehow, if you're able to get a trophy before, you cannot keep it. And if you cannot keep it, you go back to more than square one. Money is over. If you don't discipline yourself now that your body is still strong, now that you're still a young man, a young woman, now that you're still, your body is still strong, you can't discipline yourself when you're older. You can't discipline yourself. I read somewhere of a lady, somewhere, and I read another place of another man, old. I think they were the man was 100 years or thereabout. The woman was about 90-something years, and they went to school. They don't know each other. And when being asked, why did you decide to go to school? The man said, I have always wanted to be a graduate. And they asked him, are you going to look for a job? He said, no, I just want to be a graduate. Same goes with the woman. She said, I just want to be a graduate. I have always said, I want to go to university. They are not looking for a job. They just want to satisfy themselves that they went to school. It is only 1 in a million that can do that. 1 in a million that can do that. I see a lot of dreams that are dead. I see a lot of dreams dying every day because somebody wants the trophy before. And some of them said, My destiny is to travel abroad. I see myself traveling. Any place I go, they'll tell me that I'm going to travel. And they just go home and sit down because all they need to do is travel. They don't know about visa interviews. They don't know about what they do is sit down at home. Their passport has expired. They have renewed and renewed. They say no. They said I will travel. They are at home waiting for a brother or say somebody. If God say I will travel, God, I will travel. Let it be the will of God. If God said I will travel, when a man or a woman starts saying, if God said I will be this, I will be that, know that that person is a failure. He or she is not going anywhere. So long as you know when to take your bath, you know when to go and release, fluid and things that your body doesn't need. You know where to put your food in your mouth. Why don't you wait for God to come do those things for you? Why don't you wait for God to come do those things? Bet you, dress you, do all those things. When it comes to destinies of some people, they live it for God. But when it comes to living any kind of life they want to live, God is not there. No, they know the road to do whatever they need to do. But when it comes to their destiny, things that has to do with them, things that pertain to them, don't even go there. It's God. They can have any girlfriend they want to have. They can sleep around and do whatever they want to do. But when it comes to getting married, they say, no, God, I'm believing God to give me a wife. God will give me a wife. Does that make sense to you? It doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it does make sense to you. It doesn't. But as for me, as a one in Esther Marina, I have done the work. Now I'm talking the talk. Do that. Help yourself so that you can help the others at your back. So that you can help others. Nobody did it for you. Do it for yourself and do it for others. It's not an excuse. It's an opportunity. Oh, nobody did this. I am this. Fine. Do it for yourself and do it for others. Before the trophy, do the work before the trophy. So that you can beat your chest and say, I did it my way. My name is Yogi. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Good night.